the big stone door slams down behind you.
Are we playing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going through what's happening. I'm just getting everything.
Red, why didn't you tap me on the shoulder?
What? Why? I thought you were here.
So did I. That's right. Everyone's here?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
It just started.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So you haven't missed much. I'm just explaining why everyone's gone through and stuff like that. So, where you've come out of the dungeon is the same place you went in. And like you can see that the remains of the people who got killed on the way through, they've just been left there. But it's been that much time that they're just stark white and sun bleached. Yeah, so you guys sit down. As you guys get out of it, the big stone door slams behind you. You've got you both got two chests. I think it's Malachite has one. Where's the other one? I think the other one is. Oh, yeah. And Leigh's character has the other. You got those in your hand, and barreling towards you is a small skiff in the distance. But also while you're sitting there, you hear this like a stone opening, and you look above you, and there's this great big sort of eye-looking thing, like made of stone above the door, and it slowly looks like it's starting to open as the skiff's getting closer and closer. And then as you see that, you see in the on the left and right of you, these big stone pylons are starting to slide out.
So you reckon that those ones are hostile then?
Somebody can roll me Academia or Arcane.
Oh, yes.
For
yes.
the stone pillars, yep.
I took
if there is some
Look,
glitch on them.
even if they're hostile, we could probably talk them down.
Oh, natural 20.
Yep, they're summoning circles.
Have I missed something? I feel like I've missed something.
No, this has all just happened. Or do you... So, there's a skiff coming towards you. You've got out dungeon.
Okay, yeah,
The
that's
doors
what I was
there's
missing.
giant floors down. Yeah, so the giant doors slam down behind you. It's just a big slab of brick or concrete. And then to the left and right, there's these big pillars that are slowly coming out. And Oriana's looked at them and she knows the teleportation circles. And they're coming in. So you think once they're fully out, people can be able to teleport to them. And the eye, you're not 100% sure what's happening with that.
So someone's going to teleport here.
Could be it could be groups of guards, it could be anything.
Sounds like a warden.
Considering we just escaped from the
Target.
dungeon, yeah.
You just got out, yeah.
They're probably
Now-
guards coming to throw us back in there. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to go back in there.
Yep. And the skiff gets closer and closer.
Yeah.
Now this skiff looks weird. You kind of look at it and it's like flying in. The bottom of it looks normal, but then you see these tiny little figures and they're sliding around it, and it looks like it's got like mechanical mechanisms turning and making it move.
Can we see actual people on it, or is it empty?
Well, they're tiny. You're kind of thinking that could be either halflings or gnomes. And as some of you look out, so we got really good eyesight. You see there's like a mechanical arm that's sort of bunched up underneath the sail. So if like Malachite, that's a scavenging ship. So they scavenge like other broken skiffs and stuff.
Who's Malachite? Mouse?
Sorry, what's his name?
Jean-Luc
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre. Yeah, Jean-Pierre knows that it's a scavenging ship. A scavenging skiff.
So
That's
not
a scavenging skiff.
So not affiliated.
What, do they scavenge sand? Because all I can see is sand.
They scavenge normally other skiffs and wrecks and stuff like that. Because even though they had the big armored skiffs, sand giants and big creatures like that exist out in the middle of the waste, always lay waste to them.
Who is putting tokens on the fucking map?
I don't know.
Mala.
I'm not. I'm trying to find
Definitely Mother.
It's fair.
I'm trying to find
It's
my
not
character
me.
sheet.
By clicking tokens.
I wasn't clicking token.
Double
Yeah,
click
okay.
your character.
Yeah, no, I was trying to find.
Is
couldn't
there a
find my.
map?
I'm trying to find the toilet. I don't know where the toilet is.
Barreling in comes in, you see these two gnomes, they look really old. They kind of come in, they slide in the skiff, and they're like, get on. And they're looking around, they're looking at the circles, they're looking up at the eye and going, you haven't got much time.
Right, fair enough. And then I
Where's
just
the
like
eye?
jump on.
How I know you guys ain't enough.
So above the door, there's this gigantic sort of, looks like an eye because it's opening slowly, very slowly, and then you suddenly see it starting to look down. With the actual, the second part inside the eyelid is starting to roll down.
Like literally, like without even questioning their intentions, Sultana would just be like, "Yep, sure, no problem,"
Cool.
and just like jump onto the fucking skiff. Like, come on.
Oriana like had her hand on Sultana's shoulder, so she's just kind of like pulled after her, like
Oh yeah, so you go. Are we on a map? No, we're not on a map.
We gotta get out of here.
Why does it sound like the trees are talking?
Why does it sound like the trees are talking?
What trees?
I'm assuming you guys are speaking giant.
Nope.
Oh.
Sylvan.
Oh.
Nope.
Wait.
You'll
Liz.
never know. Anyway, let's find the
Sultana,
skiff.
can you
okay?
read this?
Yeah,
I'm
God
audio.
bless you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that. Ferno
Oh,
and
that-
Lay.
No, it's a language I don't know, so it's not.
It's not primordial.
It's not
You'll
primordial.
never guess. Just leave it.
Okay, so everyone jumps on.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to jump on.
Because they stop for about 12 seconds and they slide it in. They start, and it's still moving as the other two jump on.
You guys have food on there, right?
Wait, who are you talking to, Ferno?
The goblins or the gnomes. Was it
Yeah.
gnomes, right?
Yeah, they got food on. They're like, well, we can get you somewhere they got food, but and they start creeping away because they're watching this eyeball move.
I tag along with them, yeah.
Yep. So everyone gets on. Yeah, once you get on, see, and then you see the old lady gnome. She sort of whirls her finger, and then you see this big gust of wind go into the sail, and it just sails off. Everyone roll
Holy
a
shit.
strength save.
Oh, strength save.
Yep, she really
Yeah.
does a lot of wind.
Can I use my strength save to hold on to
Oh,
Sultana?
that's not that bad.
Yeah, whatever you do, you're just gonna hold on.
To save.
Yep.
So
Pretty simple save.
So I need to roll a strength saving check. Okay.
Mine's not going to be great.
How do you
Yeah,
get better
negative
than the
one.
barbarian?
Yep, so Flanders sort of flies and goes to fly off, but your sister's got hold of you and she just holds on.
Yep. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
just like looked at you like, hi.
I just had like one hand on the back of her pants, like nope.
Yep. So as you
And the old lady for using the magic.
yeah, she shoots off and you hear the old guy go, "Oh, nice one, wife." Then you hear this massive I know it's like a beaming sound, and you can see the eyes turn down the side where you guys were, and there's this big beam of like green energy just like blasting into it. You know, as that happens, as you guys scoot away, you see about 2 units of 10 guards suddenly appear on those platforms.
How far are we right now?
But so that was transmutation magic, right?
That was evocation magic.
I mean evocation. Okay.
Yep, that was evocation magic as a disintegrate spell.
Well, probably a good idea that we weren't there then.
Yep. So you get set off. Yeah. So eventually, you take off. They're going pretty fast. Because you put wind in the sail. Yeah, and they turn around and goes. The old guys just see you. They're gnomes. They're just like. So you actually got out. He's looking at you all like torn and battered and bruised.
How long did it take for us to get out?
Couple of days. Well, you think you're in there for days. You've lost track of time.
You damn straight we got out. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With that, the wife walks over to this chest, opens it up. There's just like old bread in there. Not much else. But there is fresh water.
No, I eat the bread like it's like the tastiest bread in the world.
I screw my nose up at it.
No, you need to eat. Have some.
The elves are looking at each other like,
We're just like, Cavill Dad.
Oriana's just like furrowing her brow like, don't stand.
As Lumia bites into it, he's like crusty, but it's like
And I fucking eat it.
biting into. Yeah, you know that hard, like, just really hard bread,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. You can sit there and just, it tastes good. It just doesn't feel good to eat.
It's
Feels
crunchy.
like you eat
It's
like
crunchy
biting
like
through
bugs.
like
Tastes
or a
good.
stone.
So hang on.
It's a rock cake?
Kind of. It lasts a long. If you think about it, like bread like this would last a long time.
Oriana takes some and like tears it up before handing it to Sultana.
Even when you
Yes.
carry like,
Just like take it and then be like, she'll think for a moment and then be like,
Nope.
click her fingers and make it taste like bread with butter and cream on it.
you should and you eat it. You look happy to eat it.
Tastes great.
So after you guys, after what Luminaire said, like, you know, oh yeah, we got out. So they don't worry about it and they just keep cruising on. And while you guys eat and drink.
So
You can
where are
see
we
it there.
going?
They answer. He's like, we're just heading south at the moment. Where do you guys need to go?
Away from here, at least. Is there
Oh,
a city nearby?
The capital's the closest.
So why did you rescue us?
Because why would I leave any one day? You know, we came through to salvage stuff and saw you guys. We help people.
That's nice.
Okay.
It's a
And
bit of a
it's kind of
coincidence
like-
you guys happened to be nearby when we just got out.
Yeah.
They go, yeah, we're lucky like that. We always seem to be in the right place at the right time for everything. We're always in the right place when the ship goes down. We just get in there, always get first dibs.
Oh.
I believe you implicit.
They're like, and you know, we saved you because we don't like the Sultan. He's an ass, and if anyone, you know, and his whole thing that no one can get out of my prison.
Yeah.
Right,
One day it would happen.
Ah,
Then-
you are rebels.
They're like, no, we're too old to be rebels.
So
You're
then,
never too old to be rebels.
like the fact that we got out of his prison, then that's gonna upset him a bit.
Oh yeah, but if you put in the first place, he's probably upset with you. You
Well-
go to that place that you've forgotten.
But like more upset because he couldn't just sit there and be like, oh, they don't exist anymore.
Well, he won't exactly be selling bouquets of flowers after us.
I mean, it would
I think
be
he
kind of
did.
nice if he did.
You hear like the Gnomish woman's like, I don't even think he remembers half the people he puts in there. He just throws them in so he doesn't have to remember them. Our son ended up in there. We never got him back out.
Typical rich person.
Less of a prison and more of an oubliette.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
Yeah, gulag.
Yes.
Gulag?
Size in Elvish.
Yes,
So I'll show you this. This is what the capital looks like, if you can see that.
Oh, it's like a giant snowman.
Yep, and that building is gold, solid gold.
Which building? The one in the
See
small
the bottom
circle?
that's here?
In the Oasis.
In the
Ah,
Oasis,
yes, yeah.
in the city of Tyr. Yeah, that Oasis green building is gold. And a Efreet rules this. Well, it's an Efreet lord rules this place.
Mm.
And
Does
he's
the
one-
Sultana have a name?
The Sultan.
That one.
I haven't come up with one yet.
The Sultana.
Okay.
So I'm like, I need a cool name, but no, not Jafar either.
That's
Oh, this sound, it hurts my ears.
Yeah.
What's the pyramid in the center?
Ziggurat.
Yeah.
You're a ziggurat.
You're a
It's
ziggurat.
Oh, it says ziggurat there.
it's where the Efreet Lord came into power. Nobody other than his closest inner circle is allowed into that.
Is it a rainbow? I've just realized it's a rainbow ziggurat.
Yep.
Hmm.
In a place like this, showing off colors like that must mean you're very rich, I'd say.
Correct.
Getting
Either
colours
that
like
or
would be
he's-
difficult.
It's either
Or
that
he's
or he's
fabulous.
pressing the gay agenda.
He sounds like a toad.
Yeah, like we can take you back to our place, but it's in the main city. But we can pretty much hide you for a bit. I don't know. What do you
I
guys
think
need?
hiding would be a good thing. Right now, we just need better food. Maybe a drink.
What's wrong with the food? I say as I eat my prestidigitation food.
Nothing. It's lovely as I pick at it and throw it over my shoulder when they're not looking.
I've been in that bloody prison for a long time, and I would want something nice.
Yep. Cool.
I'm still picking at it.
Jean-Pierre would rather die.
Cool. They change direction, put more wind in the sails, and they start heading south towards the city. They're like,
I'm glaring at the sail. Totally
what?
fixated on it. Glaring at the sail.
I'm glaring at the sun.
As we're going, if is the wind what's pushing us across the sand?
Yes.
Then getting slightly impatient and wanting to get to the city quicker, I'll stand up and then just start casting gust constantly into the
I hold on to her.
Yep. You cast gust and you see like the wind, the sails getting there. Yeah, it's going. She's just used gust of wind spell, the one that actually keeps constantly going.
Oh, damn, rude. I was just to be like, well, fine then, and just like sit down again. It's like,
That's it. Actually, it's like if you help, it means it stops me from having to cast heaps of spells. It's just it gets tiring casting gust over and over.
yeah, it does.
Yep.
They're just spamming gust to get across the thing.
No, she's cast gust of wind. That's in the 3rd level spell.
Okay,
Glaring
I
at the pair of
thought...
them now that are casting gust.
Yeah. So basically, she's turned to you and says, "Can you guys, disguise yourselves in any way?"
I can.
Okay, cool. So I just need that to get into the city.
I don't know if I can make these guys look any different.
Don't worry, I can disguise myself, and I pull my shawl over my head.
You
Yep,
can't
cool,
make
yeah.
me hide myself.
I have thaumaturgy. I can change
You
the color
change
of my
your eyes.
eyes. Yeah, I make my eyes look like celestial white, and I look at Sitley like, yeah, I look totally different, don't I?
We're looking for the hardened criminal with the beautiful white eye.
Well, my eyes are usually black.
Thank God the guardsmen
Like,
will stop to look.
Just like as she does that, it'll just be like gasp, like fakely, like, who are you and what have you done with my sister?
Oriana looks at her and like shakes her a little bit, and she's like, "It's still me." And then she kind of tips her head, and she like you see her like look at Southana and do almost the exact same gasp.
Okay, so as you guys are all talking about this, they're having a good chuckle. They're just like, okay, cool. You see them like open up another chest, and they're like pulling out like shawls and different color like bolts of fabric. And they're like looking at it and just kind of like handing it off to you guys to sort out sort of makeshift ways of covering yourself up.
What grade of fabric is this?
Yeah, what's the brightest color?
Brightest color is like this like saffron color, I guess.
I take that.
I'll
Are these high quality or low quality stuff?
High quality stuff.
Okay, then I'll wrap it around me.
if there's an orange or a reddish color, I'll take that and then just like wrap it around my shoulders and use it as a hood, and that's it. Like, not gonna hide the fact that I have just basic clothes on or anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Does
Yeah.
who looks the most like normal folk in this land out of all
Me.
of us?
Me.
I'm just a swarthy elf.
The elves have half of them.
I'm sure there's plenty of furbolgs around here.
I'm fucking blue.
Yeah, but you're a Ganassi, so they're common. The Ganassi are common, like Kenkus are common, Yante are common.
Wait, did you just say I'm a commoner?
No, as in they're common
It
race.
just says you look like a commoner. It's not okay.
Like
That's
gnomes
good.
are pretty uncommon. Elves are commonish. Like they're sort of that. There are quite a few elves in this area. It's more furbolgs, all of you, that's the first guy. That's the first furball you've all ever seen.
Oh, drow don't exist in your world, right?
Well, they're not drow, they're just dark elves.
Okay, but I don't look like a dark elf.
No, you don't. You don't have all the white hair.
dark
The
elf.
distinct white elf. Yeah, no, you don't look like a dark
Right.
elf at all. Especially not with that blue skin you've got.
Yeah.
Like their skin would be more like charcoal, or maybe a tone of like with an ashen sort of look to it.
Oh, never mind.
And all their hair is white. Your hair can just change color, I guess. You don't have to be white.
I want my hair. My hair is pearly white.
Well, I'll probably definitely use Disguise Self spell as we get closer to look
Yep.
like someone a bit more common.
Yeah, I was just going to look at you and go, "Wait, you need to change yourself."
Yeah.
You're
Does
big.
Disguise Self actually
You can change
make
your
you look
height by 2
short?
feet.
Oh, yep, by 1 foot.
Should be 2 foot.
1
But-
foot shorter or taller.
Yeah, but
Yep.
don't let anyone try to touch her.
yeah.
And it can appear thin, fatter in between.
Okay,
well, 1 foot shorter. If I'm a shortest... Yeah, okay, well, I'll disguise myself to look like a... I don't know, what's the most common here?
Genasi is the most common.
Okay, look like a genasi.
Yep. What element?
I'll take a blue.
Blue. So water or air.
Water.
Okay, cool. So then you get a really good semblance of one. Basically, they just cruise in. They don't ask too many questions. They fly in. They get into the port, and you can see the place is just covered in guards. They come into...
The moment that we like pull into the port, I'm just like gonna gently punch Oriana in the shoulder and be like, "We finally made it."
Oriana just looks down, like, takes a second, and then goes, "Ow!"
They're like, "Can you help us with this?" And they're looking and they're pointing at the chest.
Is it open? Is it
Chest-
unlocked?
The ones that they pulled everything out of the food chest, and the one that had all the cloths in it. There's other stuff in there.
Oriana doesn't understand. She casts thaumaturgy to open the chest, like,
Yep, you cast it and open the chest there. You got the bolts in there. There's also, if I look in, there's a little bit of coinage in there.
That's
there are
what
also
they wanted, right? For them to be...
open. She shuts it and says, "No, we're going to take it this way. You guys need a place to stay. We'll give you a place to stay."
Yep.
Oh,
I'll help you carry this chest.
Yep.
I will strap
I'll happily
the
let
other
you
one.
carry the chest.
Just
Well, you're probably
straight
carrying
up-
your own chest full of shit.
Am I strong enough?
Yes, you are. You each,
Just-
between
Right
you
up.
and Lumiere, you're strong enough to carry the chest. Because how do you say your character's name? Like
Who are you talking about?
Vigeli?
Lay's character.
Vigeli?
Vajeli or V?
The jelly, he's carrying a chest of her own, and Jean-Pierre has got
Jelly.
a chest of his own as well.
Yeah.
Say your character name, Lay.
Vajeli.
Okay, thank you.
Vigeli.
jelly.
And-
Jelly.
Lumia or Lumea?
Lumia.
Lumia. Okay.
Oh my god, what's with these French ass names everyone's
Tiny.
I literally didn't pick.
French ass names. You got fucking Jean-Pierre.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all picked
Mine's
French
Romanian.
names. They're same
didn't-
shit.
I didn't pick a fucking
Same
French
shit.
name. I picked an Elvish name.
You're an elf.
Translates
Nah,
something.
shit. It's like at
This has to be our prettiest D&D party, with the exception.
Oh, Ferno.
Excuse me.
Princess.
yeah.
He looks awesome.
I have a
not
pretty personality, thank you.
But as it comes in, you also see it that the guy jumps off the seat that he's been sitting on, and as he jumps off the seat, the sails start folding down, and it sort of pilots itself in, and it slows down, and it actually docks itself. And then you see this forearm go out, and the forearm touches itself to the actual
Mala.
dock.
Giggles.
Just ignore him.
Yep. And they lead this way, and they come with you, and then they walk past the guards. The guards give them no notice. They walk into a customs area, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we just got a bunch of salvage. And then you hear, okay, 4 chests. And then the guy just looks at them, and without saying a word, they just put a pouch of gold. You can hear it like a pouch of coins on the table. Guard opens it up, and he's just like, okay, cool. And they just go through without a question.
Wait, 4 chests? I thought we only had 2 chests.
You got 2 chests as a party? You got 2 chests?
Yeah, they had 2 chests.
Are we giving them our chests as well?
No, they're carrying them with you. You're not going to leave them out there.
No, they've declared...
we're paying to bring them in, right?
Yes, they've walked in and just basically lumped X amount of chests.
Yeah.
So from that, you guys think there's a flat fee for bringing in chests. You're not sure how much is in that pouch, or what coinage is in that pouch.
Basically, we just paid tax.
Yep.
A tithe.
Duty tax. It's not
And that's
duty
what you
free,
go
what the hell?
And they just head you through. They go through a few places, and as you're walking through the slums area, they sort of go in there. But their house is sort of against the wall, but it's between the slums and the artisans area. So it's, if you look at the tier map, it's like top north.
Yeah.
When you get to their house, you see the male gnome sits there, and he does this thing with he does a gesture with his hands. He says something in gnomish, and the door just automatically opens, but it's like a big cog that rolls to the side.
Oh.
Which area are we in?
The north
So
side.
if you can see on the map, there's the artisan side, and then there's the warrens. Top north.
It's a bit low res.
Right.
Artisan. Yeah.
Like at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish on the big clock,
Yeah.
but...
North. Yeah, I see. Okay.
So, yeah,
So this is lower, upper, middle class?
their
slum.
building's right in the corner of the lower.
Okay.
But what you also notice as you're walking in, there's lots of scorch marks in this place, like around the outside, and you can see some of the walls have been patched in. And
Silly, have you been here?
No. I
Are you
wouldn't.
sure?
We never travelled!
But
Literally never travelled!
look at this place. This looks like our old house.
We literally just came to the city, what's wrong with you?
Be nice to me. I've been in the dark for I don't know how long.
Way too long.
Too long, obviously, it's done things to your memory.
It just looks like you've been here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, all the
I haven't
holes
burnt anyone yet.
Explosions have happened from inside the building.
It definitely looks like you've been here.
They ask you in and ask you all to go in, and when you're all in, they just pull the door shut with a simple gesture. You come in here. This place is bigger than it looks. There's definitely magic on the inside.
Is it bigger on the?
It's bigger on the
It's
inside.
expansive.
But also what you see is there is like, I don't know if any of you characters would have seen inventors. This guy's an inventor. He's got like little things walking around, mechanical gears.
Oh my god, you definitely would have seen an inventor.
Yep. So a lot of the kitchen is self-cooking.
So, at all of this marvelous,
Automated.
interesting technology that she has never seen before, she'll just my character will just walk around to it all and just like an incessant child be like, oh my god, I've never seen this before, what's it do? And then before even getting an answer, move on to the next thing.
Yep.
And then be like, what's this one do?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, cool. You see the gnomish couple, they laugh and chuckle. Totally understanding what's happening. They're like, okay, well, she'll be doing that for a while. You definitely think the way they act is...
She will do it until she falls asleep.
Yeah.
They're like... Yeah, they do a quick note. This is the kitchen. Just try not to handle that stuff. That's my lab. Explosions do happen, but we'll give you warning if we're doing anything. They're like, okay, so there's a bathroom that way, and there's another bathroom upstairs, and there's also, you can get to the top of the roof upstairs, up that way. There are beds and stuff up that way. There are beds over towards the bathroom. We've had a lot of kids.
Oh. Which room's the highest?
The highest is there's like on the roof there's hammocks.
Oriana hears this and walks ahead of V towards the roof.
But yeah, and they also say there's 2 baths and a shower. They explain to you there's just a button on the wall, you hit them and the water will come out, and you just have to, there's a dial and you just switch the dial side to side and it adds more hot or more cold.
Oh wow.
I'm falling behind
impressive.
Ariana. I tap her ankle with left foot to try and trip her. I want the hammock.
Oh, do you trip me? Let's find out.
Can
Not a
I?
hard tap, it's just a gentle tap.
Stumbles up the door.
Face first into the floor.
Can I try and catch Oriana and spin her ballroom dancing style?
Go for it.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Acrobatics, athletics, or performance.
Oh!
Performance.
Performance is more debonair and everything else, but you do it. Yep, it sort of skips in there. It's not as showy as a performance would be, but with acrobatics, he sort of slides in, catches you with one hand. He's got you in one arm. And
She shows no visible reaction, but her cheeks turn a bit darker.
Ooh, Mia Moore, and then I spin her off down the
stairs, and then what?
Yeah.
You go up?
No, I spin off.
Yep.
Do you just spin away?
Yeah.
Oriana just looks at Salthana like, huh?
Just
I'm already gone.
she only just turns after smiling and pointing at one of the weird gadgets and is like, what?
Wait, she's going to steal my hammock.
Yeah.
Hammocks, it's okay. There's a few hammocks up there.
I need the one closest to the window.
What window? You
It's
run up there, you
outside
go
on
to
the
the top.
roof.
So this is what you're ready for. You go to the top, it's open to the sky.
Ooh.
So you
The
go to
first
top.
time Oriana shows
This is-
visible
this is-
delight.
Yeah, so this is the top of the house, it's not in the house, it's you go up.
Is it like a solarium?
Kind of. It's
Yes.
so there's how can I put it? There's the cogs and stuff all around the top of the building. So you use them like balustrades or sort of things. And yeah, there's a big sail up there. And then you see some of the hammocks are under the sail, some of the hammocks are not under the sail.
I go with the
there's
braces are
tables
strongest.
everywhere.
I go where the light is strongest.
Oh,
And I'm just looking at V like, what are you doing?
Cool.
Get my face into
You
the wind.
wouldn't sit in a hammock so much if you wanted because you're worried about the wind. You'd sit more on the couches or cushions. Because that's where the air comes through. If you get into a hammock, the air will go over the top of you, but won't probably go through you, won't go around you.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
have
if you're in a
migrated around
hammock,
till I
you
found the
sort of
spot.
Yep. If you find a spot, there's all cushions there and stuff. There's tables. Basically, the gnomes, as you guys are all running up, or those of you that run up, they're just like, take your time. If you want to talk to us later. Just rest, eat, drink, shower. Just you guys stink.
You have showers?
Well, staying in a
Have
prison
one
that long
shower
does
and
that to you.
2 baths.
What's a shower?
Ah, yeah, okay, so the old guy walks in and goes, look, I'll show you. And he walks in.
Has this guy invented showers?
Yeah.
Yes, he literally told us that a second ago.
Oh, I
Push
missed
it onto
that.
the
So he sits there, hits this big button on the wall. He goes, now, he pushes it in like this, and you see this spout split out water. And he's like, now, you go hot this way and cold that way. And you can just play with the temperature.
What
It takes a
the?
little while.
Selthana will just slide up as this is happening, just be like, holy shit, and just start fucking mine
Jean-Pierre
first, and
starts
just
disrobing.
no,
Jean-Pierre is disrobing.
just like nah, she
Oh,
just
mate.
smacks you
I'm
and just closes the door in your face, like nope,
What door?
If you
There's no door.
yeah.
there's no door. What?
It's open. The shower is open. Like you look at it and it's like basically when you walk into where the bathroom is, the shower's open, but you can't really see. If someone's in the shower and you're standing in, but the doors, you can't see into the shower. It's still
It's
open,
Public
Okay.
bathroom.
but it's hidden.
Is that-
It's hidden through the angles of the room.
Jean-Pierre has disrobed and made it to
Okay,
the shower.
It's like at this
you-
point,
for
no.
your very first time probably ever, you see a naked, very good-looking Eldon in front of
With
you.
a very taut
Walking into you.
buttocks.
Just straight up fuck it, you're losing your clothes then, and just like picks up the clothes and runs away with them.
Oh yeah, so you pick up the clothes, run away with them, and then you kind of like you get that. Oh, that stink is horrible.
Yeah, and then
and you've killed everything in that armor. It's rancid.
As she gets that, she's like, "Oh fuck, man, this is foul. I should burn these."
Please do. I want no memory of these things.
Yep. So
Like, just like-
there's a furnace downstairs and shows you where it tells you.
Oh my
where it
god!
is.
Wait, no. Oriana's senses are tingling, and she
Like the moment
spins
he
out of
says-
her hammock and just like runs after Silly, and she's like, "No!"
And like the moment that happens, and the moment he says furnace, she's like, "What?" And then like in her hands, everything just turns on fire and burns.
Okay, that's cool. So what happens is these little mechanical things like you see spring up, and they come on out. They come on out like penguins waddle. Yeah, I think, and then you see this sort of hose thing go up, and you see this big gout of stuff go all over you, and suddenly your fire's all out. And you're like, oh, you're covered in this.
Are you standing in the shower with me?
No,
No,
she's
she
out of
ran
the
down
shower.
to the
She's
furnace.
one
She
of
ran
the
down the
stairs.
hallway.
Okay, I was like, her?
Yep.
Yeah, carry on.
But what happens, Oriana sits there and runs past the shower. Out of the corner of her eye, you notice this naked Eldrin having a shower, just standing there.
I've seen better.
I've got like, this is like PG-13 censored, where you can't see my dingling because I'm
Yeah,
facing.
there's like
no, yeah, it's just like,
tastefully put steam clouds.
Yeah, this is like defo like pseudo-censored.
yeah, it is. So those hints that make you have to think. And you run past and you see 50, just like, whoa, okay. So, but also what happens is you run past two bathtubs. The bathtubs are in the same room together, and they have sort of that sort of faucet thing. As you run past those, you run down another set of stairs where your sister is.
I see
just
like
like-
the sprinkler system come on, and there's just like a
It's a contraption on the ground, right?
oh
It's a mechanical contraption, and then just you see it waddle, and then you see this nozzle pointing up, and then the back of it it's like a balloon in the back, so it gets bigger, and then shoots all over the nozzle out and just bursts through with this stuff.
And I'm just like
Yeah.
sitting there like,
Oriana
dread-
giggles.
like, what?
You see the gnome gentleman comes in and goes, "Oh, see, it's in our anti-fire system."
I just put my hand on the top of his head and say, "Where have you been, my life?"
He's just like, "What?"
Or the last 20 years. My sister has a tendency to burn things. Oh,
What is a
and
tendency for explosions.
I look down at him, and Oriana has this like huge, like half her face is just a burn scar. She still has her eye, thankfully, but she has a really bad burn on her face.
Oh, he's like, "That's not good."
She's like, no, it's fine, but this happens sometimes.
It's like just looks over at this exchange. And it's like,
Yeah.
to be fair, didn't mean that one.
I know you didn't. It's
So what he
okay.
does is he looks and he goes, "I understand." He pulls his glove off his arm, and as he pulls off, you see golden hand. It's mechanical, robotic, sort of all gears and stuff. He goes,
Steampunky.
"Explosion," and then he puts
Oh my god, gold hand.
Like
It looks gold,
knowing,
there's probably more brass, but
Oh my god, brass hand.
knowing now that the fire control system will stop her from lighting things in fire in close proximity to anything else but the furnace, she will walk to the furnace, open it up,
yep,
touch
It's
the
not
stuff, light it on fire, and then close it.
cool, yep, that's fine. He's like, he probably
You
wanna
really
pass.
wanted to burn that one, didn't
I didn't want to burn him.
No, I mean the clothes. You really wanted to burn the clothes.
He took the shower before me. That's rude.
You actually smell yourself, and you kind of like, "Oh, your clothes smell as bad as his clothes."
We can't take mine off just yet.
I'm just
Why
saying,
not?
everyone knows it's like, "Oof."
You always used to take your clothes off when you were younger.
That was. That was.
Do you remember you would take them off and you would scream that nothing could contain you?
You
Just
hear,
like-
nothing can contain me from the shower room.
just like
See?
the
Just like
most-
that. It
just
was
like-
exactly with that intonation.
like just straight up the most indignative look on her face, just like, You're not supposed to tell strangers that! I was a kid!
You're still a child. I don't understand.
The gnome gentleman sitting there and he's fucking trying to contain a laugh so hard. He's just like,
You must excuse my sister. She is only 22.
oh, she's a young'un.
She's very young.
That had an inflection I did not like.
Just like straight up, like, I take offense to that. I'm not young.
I take Sulthana and I tuck her head against my chest and I rub the top of her head and I say shh.
Just like I'll struggle a little bit and then just be like,
I'm very warm.
yeah.
Very warm and soft.
So warm, so soft.
Alright, I'm going back to the up and I walk away.
Yep. Cool.
Like,
What am I doing?
I am.
Everyone's like run up the thingo. Yep.
I want to look at all the little contraptions the guys made and have a little play around with them. Maybe break a couple accidentally.
Oh yeah, easily. You play. You listen like, what's this bit doing? Like, your arm falls off. You're like, oh shit.
Put the arm back. Pretend nothing happened.
Get some super glue, duct tape. Fine, it's exactly the way it was.
You find a mechanical butler. It's walking around doing cleaning.
Does it talk? Hello?
No.
Hello.
Say hello, and it's just an ignore you. It's just like, and it turns, starts cleaning, and you just into your foot. The brings into your foot. It's like,
What
and
the?
just sort of these small steps, and then it's like feels like it's cleaned that area and moves around you.
Oh my god, it's a Roomba.
Kind of.
Trying to clean you.
This house reminds me of Zorg's house from the Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Very,
of the
very
robots.
similar in the robots and stuff, and yeah, everything just
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about the little robot out of Wall-E that's trying to clean up everything?
Yeah.
That's this now. Yeah. So,
I don't even notice the smell on me because I'm used to me.
as you're looking around there, you see a photo, and there's this group of 6 gnomes, and above the top of it says the Tinkertops.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, it's familiar. If you played the one shot.
Yes.
Rest in peace, my ears.
Mouse of the million
Sorry.
Easter eggs.
Okay, so I will wait for the captain to leave the fucking shower, and then I will barge. Yeah, yeah. I'm just like tapping my foot, like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
I stroll out and take the perfect path that like plants and random debris are just covering my wiener. I just can't quite, like I pick a way across the
Like the
And as you
Simpsons
walk
movie
around the
took this
corner,
empire.
the gnomish wife walks up and puts his tail around you, perfectly timing. You're like,
Damn it! Why couldn't you let him Austin Powers the entire beginning of the campaign?
that would be a massive derail.
yeah.
But anyway,
And then she
moment
walks
that-
over to you and gives you a thing, and she goes, "I've got baths as well." And then she shows you how they work and pushes the button. They side to side and actually fill these big brass baths. They're huge. You actually probably.
I can't be contained, and then I sprint off to the bath.
It's like I'm reliving that time.
And Sultana will just like slide straight into the showers, like disrobe, and then quickly just cast prestidigitation on her clothes to get rid of the scent and to make them clean again, and then just start cleaning herself.
Cool.
Like,
As you do that, you close on the ground, you see this like fluffy white towel just plop down.
Thanks.
Cool. You jump in the bath, obviously, so yeah, she puts a towel down there for you as well. So as you're doing that, she brings up a plate of food and wine up to the top where the other girls are.
Just hang on a second, Mouse.
Ooh.
Are the baths in the same room as the shower?
No.
Okay.
The
Cool.
baths are in a room together. The shower is separated, but as I said, there's no door to the shower. It's just a walkway, but because of the angles they put it on, you can't see in.
Yeah.
Oriana.
Just-
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna be like, if they were connected somehow, I would have just said, "You look, you die."
Yeah. So
Oriana goes up to V and just puts her armpit in her face and says, "Do I smell?"
Classy.
I'm not. Well, I don't need to breathe, so I can't smell nothing.
Okay. I get into the hammock in the sun and just relax.
But yeah, so you just go, she was go smell, and you kind of like look at her like,
No.
And then I walk
Yeah.
upstairs like, far out, what's that smell?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
the old guy walks up. He's got like decanter and some Scotch and like what would look like probably Scotch glasses. This is the best example of what in our world ought to be like. And he brings them up, puts them down there, and goes, "Oh," sits down, pours everyone a drink. He's like, "You're all the right age, right?"
Definitely, I'm not sure about the small one.
Cool. He's like hands out these the glasses.
Ew.
I'm
And
just gonna
what
be
up
so
fruit and
offended
stuff.
I'm gonna be so offended if I go up there, ask for wine, and then get turned down because I'm 22.
With this culture, hell yeah, you're young.
You know it's happening.
So she brings up like fresh bread. Yeah, there's fruit, cheeses, butter.
Oh,
that kind of
yes.
stuff comes up. They sit there and jump into hammocks and stuff. You see them take off their shoes, these two, and they're just getting comfortable. But when they move, you know they're old.
Yeah.
There's an old person moving around them.
I
I'd
follow
take my
suit, but I don't
drink.
sit in the hammock because I'm afraid the hammock will break.
A hammock's actually too small for you.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Like the girls are both, so when they sit in the hammocks, their feet dangle over you.
So after I've had my rather rejuvenating shower and put my clothes back on, just like dun, 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 all the way up the stairs really quickly, and then see where my sister is, and then just slide over and jump in the hammock, be like, "You need to try this," and then like drag her ass downstairs into the shower.
Okay.
There's no complaints. There's just like a kind of surrender.
Yep. So yep, you get dragged down to the showers, and she shows you how they work, and you kind of like,
I only put on the hot.
typical.
Yeah, take your clothes off, I'll clean those.
Water.
Take your clothes off, I'll clean those.
Cool. You look around. Roll me a perception check.
Me.
So you clean the clothes. You kind of like, wait, my sister probably need a towel. Just perception target number 10.
Whoops. That's not what I want to do.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you sit there and you look up at this wall and you kind of like push on the wall, and a panel opens out and there's towels in there, and you kind of like
This
just
place,
on your out of your eye.
is like, this place is incredible. Can we never leave?
You would get
nice.
bored.
And she just like thinks for like a good solid 10 seconds, and it's just like, yeah, probably.
We came out so that you could experience the world.
Yeah, we're doing that.
And I'm
Well,
guessing
not
Jean
by
Pierre
saying-
Showers are the world.
in a bathroom.
Jean-Pierre may or may not have pilfered a bottle of wine from the cellar.
Oh, there's bottles of wine in the kitchen.
Okay, may or may not have pilfered a bottle of wine from the kitchen and is drinking it in the bath.
Yep, cool. That's fine. I don't care.
That's okay. He'll leave like a gold coin there.
Okay, yep.
Is I do have an interesting question for you, Mouse.
Yep.
These bathtubs, like,
Yes.
is there a door to that area?
Nope, same similar design concept
Okay.
of sheltered from view unless you walk into the room.
Is it possible for me to maybe just try and create bonfire to heat up the water in his bathtub?
Yeah, you sit there and put a bonfire underneath and stuff. Yeah. Depends how much he's drinking and he's just laying back. The problem is, then one of those little things walk up, this is probably what you wanted to trigger, and then it goes, and suddenly Jean-Pierre's sitting there, and he's just covered in this fine film of stuff.
Que sera, sera, and I keep drinking my wine.
Just like at that, just like she'll fall onto the ground and just like lose herself to laughter.
Excellent.
Like not even trying to hide the fact that she was the reason that happened.
Jean-Pierre tosses his hair like a Head and Shoulders ad and just carries on drinking.
Yep. Okay.
So, guys, Marla told me he was going to play the worst character. I didn't realize it was going to be.
Fantastic. So eventually, the whole couple just tell you to take your time, do whatever you need to do. Dinner is in 3 hours. They ask you what you do eat, what you don't eat. Like if you're vegetarians or whatever.
Expensive.
Yeah, you kind of like this and this, and kind of look at you like.
If it's edible, I'll eat it.
It's like meat.
Those sentiment. The other ones, not my sister's. Edible.
Just like meat.
She likes very charred meat.
Charred.
Yes.
So I'll cook it my way, and then she can finish it off with her.
Oh yes, that's what I used to do. Just throw it at her.
Put their thing on it.
Just throw the raw meat, and it will be cinders by the time it gets to her mouth.
I don't know if I could eat. I'm still full from lunch. And Jean-Pierre makes like a wine glass hand gesture.
Cool. That is right. You'll be hungry after what you guys have been through. Even though you've eaten and stuff, you probably kind of feel like, yeah, I'm still freaking hungry.
Yeah,
you probably
hungry.
Yeah, you guys would have been starving just getting out of that place. So what they do eventually, they bring around these like just sort of robes to wear, like they're like not terry towel robes, but they're like just robes you can cover up in. They give you those so you can get out of your clothes and stuff.
Is it high quality?
It's high quality. It's like it's not common cloth. It's decent money, but it's not what you're used to. But it's not too bad.
Okay, I can bear with that.
Yeah, it's just for your skin, which is most well. Actually, the ones they give to the ladies is like the satiny feel to them. The ones they give to the blokes are like cotton. Like you look like you actually, if you change, like you roll up the sleeves and stuff, you use these as like a work clothes.
This is terrible because Sultana's probably going to ruin this within a day. So, bad idea.
Actually, off you, yeah, and the main thing is you notice this couple, they mind their own business. They don't ask questions. They're not probing. They're just, accommodating, giving you guys time to do whatever you need to do.
Should we be suspicious?
I don't know. They're pretty nice so far.
So just out of nowhere, Sultana's going to be like, so we're going to go hunt down the people that put us in that prison, or just stay here?
Nothing.
Oriana just looks around like, yes. Who? Like that look of like, I am also waiting for this answer because whatever my sister says is what I am doing.
So leave the comfort and kindness of these two strangers to hunt down slavers?
Look.
We need to find out what happened to that young lady and her partner that probably got us thrown in there anyway.
Hey. As far as I'm concerned, they did bad by me. I didn't do no wrong.
The two people that got caught, Lumiere.
Yeah.
Oh, it was us.
Yeah.
We were just openly discriminated against.
Yeah. Like, what they did to the rest of you was bullshit.
We just got here.
Every single person Yeah, so it was like, obviously people got taken away for whatever reason, but then they just turned around and put the rest of you away. Like, that is a whole lot of BS.
Like
Why
Nazi.
would we put away? What did we
I'm
do?
looking away. I'm not paying attention. Ignoring the conversation.
Yeah.
I just feel like there should be some proper justice. You know, like who chucks someone in a jail for no apparent reason? This is bullshit.
Yeah, but what do you think we can do against someone with that kind of power?
I don't know. Fire does a lot of things.
The Sultan isn't a freak.
Fire does some
Nothing.
things.
The Sultan of this capital isn't a freak.
Ah, damn it.
Would I
he
know
used
him?
to be fair, so what you guys have heard about him, he used to be fair and just. And some time ago, yeah, he built the tower.
Attack.
And yeah, he just started throwing people in there that he wanted to forget. A lot of priests got thrown in there of good faiths.
Would I know him?
Oh yeah, your past life is definitely clashed with him.
Oh,
That's why
shit.
you know why you're thrown in there.
Okay, I'm still pretending I'm not listening, but I am.
Yeah. You know you're thrown in there because that was payback.
Would I know?
Depends how much on her. He threw her in there because he knows how powerful she was, and he's like, "Oh, she's in a mortal form now. I can throw her in there and forget about her and hope she'll die."
Right. Okay.
Because he's scared that, well, the more time that he has you in the prison, the more time he can figure out how to actually. If he kills you, he thinks you can come back as an all more powerful being. So he doesn't want to do that. He's got to find a way to stop you from coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Because your old self is more powerful than his current self.
I'm gonna hunt him down like a dog.
Oh yeah, you're in a city right now. Yeah.
I'm already
Now the
plotting.
thing is, so John Pierre, with his background, the Blessed Jewelist, where you got the runic hospitality. Why do you have the runic hospitality? What do people know about it?
Rustic hospitality.
Rustic hospitality.
Jean-Pierre freed slaves from a slaver
Cool.
that a lot of people knew about.
Yep. Awesome.
I have a feeling that he did not do it for the reasons people think he did.
I like how he laughs as if he's trying to say no, but also yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Lumiere is a peace. What'd you put your on as? You've got it as well. You're a nomadic wanderer.
Who, me?
Me.
No.
I wasn't
Lumiere.
sure how much to say about my story.
Eventually during the night, like the guy comes over to you, the old man and the wife come over to you, and they say it was. They dropped the hint that was a good thing what you did with this for the slaves, and that's all they mention. Yep.
That's for Malakite's character, yeah?
Malachi's character. So. You think they figured who you are, and then this hospitality is part of. This is your rustic hospitality. Giving you a place to hide and rest and recuperate. 3 of you had the ability to do it.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't put them in danger.
Yep, that does put them in danger at the moment. They got you in.
At the moment, thanks for the foreshadowing.
Alright, I don't know what you guys are going to do. I'm just listening to what you guys are talking about. I'm like,
I'm really worried about traveling through the city being a fucking full bottle.
Dead gnomes? I mean...
Just don't lock them in a ship while it's plummeting out of the sky.
oh, there's goblins there. Ouch. Yeah, so eventually they have dinner. It's sandworm, like for the meat. Tastes like, basically looks like chicken. That just tastes good.
Oh, it tastes good.
Yeah.
It's like frog legs to Jean-Pierre.
Snails. Oh, what do they call snails again?
Jean-Pierre
Escargot.
actually asked for
Escargot.
He asked for escargot.
We don't have snails. Not yet. It's hard to get over here.
Feels
It's a
bad, man.
bug. It's close enough.
You're a bug.
I used to have snails.
Do you mean
Just like
That's
Saldana just looks away. Like, yeah, used to.
I fed them exclusively on moss, and they would glow.
So, like,
But
Way
then,
harder.
I don't think I've
But-
tried that delicacy.
but then Saldana turned 12 and became rebellious.
Looks very far away into the distance.
Do you remember when you liked the snails, silly?
Does just looks at you, bites down on the meat she has, and just like stops talking. Like, no, I don't remember the time when I liked the snails.
Neither do they.
eventually, but and you eat up the top two, by the way. So you know, around all the cushions and stuff. Yeah, just sit back, have a good laugh. Everything else, they show where the beds are. The beds are done with a similar fashion. Like there's 2 beds in each room, and there's no doors, but they're all yet again
What's
like
this?
angled.
What do they have against doors?
The
Partitioned
whole
off.
place doesn't have doors, other than the big door at the front, and that's it.
What do they need? It's only them that live there, right?
Yeah, but you look at the other photos. You found the photos of the 5 brothers, but then you find all these photos of all these other gnomes. Like you think they've had kids, grandkids, great grandchildren, great great grandchildren.
No point in having doors when kids are just running through them constantly.
Didn't they say they lost one of their children to the?
Yeah, one of their
Prison?
sons was put into the prison.
Was he
one of the 15 that died?
Do we know if they're alive or
way
not?
before.
Way
They what?
before.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'll just ask if we know if they're alive.
No, you guys are the only ones alive down
Okay,
there. Everyone who was like alive, you got out, or have died during the dungeon.
that's a
He's
bit weird.
Not. When you look at all the photos, you can definitely see which photo is him because they've got like a border around it and like a little shrine thing to it.
Mm.
Oh.
They have that with 3 of the kids, so you can tell 3 kids have passed.
Oh, okay. Well, Jean-Pierre's going to go pray at the shrine for a bit.
I snuck
As
up to
he-
the shower.
As he goes over to the shrine to pray at it, like Saldana will just like slide over and be like, "What you doing?"
Oh, it's just a quiet corner to have a sneaky drink.
Can't you just do that at the table though?
Yeah, but I don't want to be indignant.
But you're in front of a shrine, wouldn't that make the gods unhappy?
Not my god.
What's your god?
Money.
Actually, yes. I pull out a coin and flip it and say, yes, the god of money. And I wink and then put it away.
Never heard of that one. What's the name?
Roll me a perception challenge. A check.
Ah, me?
Yep.
Ah, fuck, this is terrible.
See.
I never take perception as a skill, and yet I'm rolling good. Why is this happening?
You've seen gold coins before, but when he flicks it, the gold coin doesn't look like a normal gold coin. Then catches it, it looks normal again.
What? That coin.
Interesting.
What's the deal? It didn't look real, and then it looked real.
You've seen gold coins, they all have the Ifrit's head on them. But when he flicked, it didn't.
Why?
But when he catches it again, it looks like a normal one.
What?
He's a leprechaun.
Does whatever sleight of hand he did pass my passive perception?
It's not a sleight of hand. It's just lucky coin.
He didn't try to hide it.
Okay,
I'm confused.
it's a trinket.
What?
It's one I actually thought something he does when he flicks a coin, and he mentions his face.
Just like she's just like squinting at you like super hard, like what?
Jean-Pierre nods solemnly like he made a very intelligent philosophical point and then walks off.
Yep.
Now where's that wine?
What is that one? Yeah, so... Yeah, and they show you there's about... Altogether, there's 14 beds in this place.
Do I need at least 2 of them for me?
They
Hey?
find
Just
2
two
doubles, and they put 2 doubles together.
And it's still too small for me.
These are no mesh beds.
Yeah.
How,
Even for most of you, they double the beds. Or they tell you to sleep up in the hammocks.
do we just get tired?
Eventually you would. Because after stress and everything else, getting out of place, getting away.
But like the time of day never seems to change, right? It's like
No.
it's like midsummer.
Yeah.
Like midsummer.
Yeah.
So you sit there and it's like, it's a bit overcast at the moment. You kind of like, the old guy walks up there and he's like, yeah, you can see everyone getting tired. It depends. Where's everyone retired to? You got hammocks upstairs. You've also got like cushions everywhere.
Is Oriana gonna take her hammock and Salthana's gonna squeeze in next to her?
That works.
Actually,
Salthana a big girl now?
I'm chilling out in
Salthana's a
the
big
bath
girl. Salthana's a big girl.
Cool.
How tall is your character actually, Lacorin?
now. 5'2".
Oh,
And
It used to be that high.
Inferno.
7 foot.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, about 7 foot something or other.
Between 7-8 foot.
Yeah.
But I don't sleep, do I?
Well, you still haven't. Every time you lay down to try to do what they people do, you sit there, as you close their eyes, you just think.
Okay.
Just
You
huge.
don't understand sleeping. You haven't talked to anyone about sleep because it's like you just basically watch people lay down and close their eyes, and eventually they get up.
That's
do
the
it-
concept.
you
That'll
think-
lose me.
you think about
And
sleep.
sometimes they don't.
The high elves are like, yes, that's how sleep works.
Yeah.
Elves meditate. You see elves, yeah, so you've definitely seen elves meditate before.
Salthana is like, have to do the normal sleep, and Oriana's like, it's okay.
Is Lumia
Yeah.
asleep yet?
Not yet.
Lumia is the only person who sleeps normally.
No, I have to sleep normally. Yeah.
No, you don't.
6
Yeah, they-
hours.
Yeah.
Oh, wait
Half
till I
elves
sleep
have to
and then I'll
sleep
stare at
normally.
him.
Half elves don't get the
Don't even
trance.
sleep.
Oh, you don't get the chance. Yeah, you gotta sleep normally. So you two have to sleep normally.
I want to sleep on the ground on the roof because
The thing for Vigel is when you sleep, or when you lay down, you think about so much. You've had so many things. But tonight you lay down, you think, and then you kind of, as you're laying there, you remember, you have this memory. This is what happens to you. Sort of don't sleep, but you go into memories. You have a memory of this tiny, tiny little woman coming up to your huge Dizian self. She somehow walked past all your guards, all your wards. You know, none of them touched her. Like all the guards kind of took a liking to her and let her pass. And when she came to you, you could see that she had lots of worries and lots of sorrows. And then she asked for one wish from you, and that wish was for her husband to be able to get his inventions to master air. You could sense there was other things that she wanted, but that was a wish you granted. And as you're sitting there thinking about it, is you take the age of that woman now, and you think it's the same woman that you're in the house of now.
Oh.
Do you have the echo?
Do you literally have the echo?
No, you have memories from. This is about 250 years ago.
Okay.
Fucking hell, like, oh, warriors light up in here.
Oh, I suppose I should put the first part of my story up. Whoops.
Yeah.
That will explain a little bit.
For Lumiere and Shell, you both have the most peaceful night's sleep. You're full, you're clean.
I'm
Yeah.
not clean. I'm not clean. I didn't clean myself. I wouldn't have cared about the stink.
Salthana would literally just like run to wherever the pillows are and just like gather them all in a big pile and then just lay on them
Yeah.
and pass out.
Oriana does her 4 hours trance,
Yep.
coffin pose, and then gets up and just sits over Salthana.
Yep. So what you
Totally
do?
not creepy.
Just making sure you're okay and not starting fires in your sleep.
Yep.
You've had
So what you
nightmares
do know-
before, and that's why we had to move.
What?
Where the hammock is above the roof,
Yeah.
there was a point where the gold man walked up and he just pointed this sort of wand at it. Everything under it became like dark as night. What you've heard night might be, what you think might could be.
Oh,
But
I know.
In the corners.
Oh, no, night. Yeah.
I'm from the night realm. Remember?
Oh yeah, so you're fine. You remember night, so that's the night. So basically, in the corners where the tarp isn't, or the hammock isn't, or the sort of sail isn't, is daytime. Everything else is nighttime underneath. The light doesn't get through.
Holy shit.
I go to the edge of the top.
Well, the thing is, you could have slept one, but there's at least 3 hammocks in the sun.
That's the one I sleep in. I begrudgingly leave it to go and watch over Sulthana.
Yeah. They're all sound asleep. Jean-Pierre, where you slept?
I would have found like a nice. Actually, I would sleep. Do they have like a big linen closet?
In a fucking huge linen closet.
What?
I would have powered up like a
Are
superb
you a
tent
cat?
in the linen closet and like slept there because
Are
it
you
was soft and downy.
Are you in fact a vampire?
He's a cat.
It's tabaxi.
No, he's just spooning. He's just spooning the bottle of wine and sleeping in a pile of blankets.
Actually, what you do is you sleep on the really fluffy pillows.
Yeah.
Sorry, the towels. Because they're all soft and just sort of squidgy.
Yeah.
Do you do your 4 hours and then some?
Yeah. I do my 4 hours plus 4 hours.
Just conscious but drunk.
Yeah.
Eventually, Oriana would hear downstairs movement, and you can start smelling the smell of baking bread. After about an hour of movement.
Hmm.
And then eventually, as everyone starts waking, you can smell like coffee.
Yeah.
Did you say coffee?
Yeah. Coffees, there's teas happening, there's breads being baked, there's food's cooking.
So, of the photos that were up, is any of them really old? Like of their ancestors?
Yep.
If I was looking at them, would I recognize any of them?
You see a younger picture of them two as a couple, and you, right now, like when you go downstairs, and you know that exact person. This is exactly the one you remembered. Like splitting image. But they wouldn't have it. You know they don't know you're the Jin now, because no one knows of it in a few.
I stand there and contemplate it.
Cool.
So when Sulthana wakes up and sees that the jelly is like in the kitchen, she'll just like slide over and be like, "What are you?" No tact at all. Just like, "What are you?"
Alive. And what are you?
Yeah, same. No, but like your species, race, thing, that.
I do a funny little look at myself, and then I go, I think Ganassi. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your name?
The jelly.
Cool. I'm Selvada. I promise to try not to set your shit on fire. And she'll extend a hand and like smile at you.
I look at the hand and go, eh, and walk away.
She's like she'll like legitimately like fume a bit at that, like, what? No, that's not how social interaction is supposed to work.
I might be a little bit stunted on the social interaction side.
Like, well, fine then. This is glorious.
Oh, my character's not supposed to laugh. Shit.
Too bad. Characters like start laughing, so.
It's not
More like
proper.
baffled. More like
Yeah, more
baffled, like, what the hell?
Is this conversation in Elvish happening around the house?
Yeah.
Because
In the linen
like
closet.
Oh, in the linen closet. Okay, cool. You guys are in the kitchen.
they're having
7 seconds
7
in
minutes.
Oh, yes,
7 minutes in heaven.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
After this failed attempt to interact with another humanoid creature, I will go try to find my sister, who obviously understands me on a deep emotional level.
You just picked the wrong person to talk to.
I know.
Yeah.
And like search her out and just be like basically screaming her name, like, "Alright! Alright!"
I stand up from where I was talking to Jean-Pierre and I go to find Southar now. And I just breeze down the stairs and wrap her in a hug and shh.
Because you guys were doing that a lot earlier. You would be able to get to the bottom of the stairs as you see the interaction happen and sit back and just watch and be like. And then, you know, as you turn around, you could pretend you were back up the stairs if you wanted to do something like that, and then walk back down and give her a hug.
Yeah, I do that.
She like doesn't even notice. Perception's that bad.
Yeah.
I'm quite stealthy.
Well, I'm doing that because your perception's so high. It would be like something you'd easily just see, like, oof, okay. Yes, and yeah, and just even insighting, you just like, you know how you are. You have that difficulty. Yeah, you feel like you and Vigelia are similar in the way you socially.
Yeah.
Annette.
Well, I was gonna say interact.
At least I try.
Well, I attempt to make coffee.
Yep.
And
Eventually,
seek
like,
out
Lumia
Lumia.
wakes up and he trods down. And he's just like so tall. This place, like to him, his head basically. He has to stand with his head sort of over.
Do we just hear him get up and then there's just like a dunk?
No, you hear this like of all the wood bending as he gets up out of it. He weighs a ton. He's a forest giant. So he's like, when he comes there, he the boom boom boom. When he comes
Oh, sweetie.
I
then, like-
hold out coffee towards him when he comes near.
Yep. He's just,
That
Or what I
sounds good.
think is coffee.
it's coffee. He kind of smells
Taste it, and it's like, and then I
coffee's
pretend to enjoy it. It's great.
Yeah, this coffee is like high-end coffee. That's the one thing they had to try and.
Yeah, but
But I
Jelly
made
made it badly.
Well, I could believe that.
Can I interpret this to be some sort of like energizing brew, like something you would give a soldier, and they would be like, "Oh yes, I can fight another day."
Hot magic
You
potion.
Had it as a soldier.
Hey,
Definitely. When you're soldiering, they definitely
Yeah.
would have that.
so I go and
It's kind of like some of the teas you would have had too.
oh yeah, I go and take a cup, just one, and I hold it out and just look at Vigeli.
I look between her and Lumia and like, what?
Yeah, you guys sit and you kind of like, oh, it's burnt.
I require some of this brew, please.
Okay, I take the cup and then I attempt to make coffee again. And
Just
give it
like-
over.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
there's a pot. It's a pot.
Hang on,
that
V,
you gotta
just hold your
burn.
thing back. Let me
So
help you with that.
you get the cup and get the pot and pour it in there and you give it back to her.
As
Maybe
I-
a pot of burnt coffee.
What I'm doing is like sipping it, and because it's really burnt and like sour and bitter, but I actually really like that.
Okay.
And then I search for like some sort of honey or sap or syrup, and I just like pour a metric fuck ton in there, and then I take it up to Jean-Pierre,
Okay, yep.
and I just hand it to him, and I say,
Kind of just swirling it around,
Yep.
like trying to mix it in, like. Oof.
I made it as sweet as I could.
As
I know
this-
your kind likes that.
Jean-Pierre sips it and then kind of like coughs but covers his mouth politely. And it's like, yeah, it's so sweet. Yeah,
It's
As,
sweet and burnt at the same time.
his mouth looks like a lemon.
as this
I feel like your character
interaction-
would have been like, that tastes like shit.
Yeah, he's trying to be polite because she was polite to him earlier.
No.
As this interaction is happening, like Sulthana is just like has her hands cupped around her cheeks as she watches her sister try to be social, and then like watches her walk over to John and like sees his reaction and just like slightly like waves a finger and presentations it to taste like actual like not terrible coffee.
Oh, maybe it was
The
just
first time you're like, oh,
the
the
first
second time you go sip. Yeah, it's like,
Yes, I've always been able to make the most delicious brews for Safana.
Yeah, I can see that. Wow, this is the best coffee I've ever had.
She also likes the very sweet.
Right, you are, and I kind of wink in a lewd manner.
I don't understand.
I can say it's by flying airplanes.
Oh, something seemed to have gone over my head.
No, your reflexes are too fast.
Nothing goes over my head, Murphy. So thank
Wow. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Nothing would go over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. I fucking love that quote so much. It's so good. Thank you, Thurdo, for bringing that back.
So the elderly gnomish woman goes, I'm going to market today if any of you want to come. Just
don't
there's
think
I
roads
will.
today.
Yeah.
I might have to send V in my stead. I don't think I can walk out there without being spotted.
Like, at this point, Salathana doesn't even give a shit. She'll just, like, slide on out with the gnome woman and be like, let's go. Want to see the entire city. Everything.
Cool. You don't want to get dressed because you guys are kind of looking. We're about to walk. We're not going to the nicer area. So put on some robes and we'll get you some slippers and stuff.
Yeah, alright.
What
Clue.
you want to do or where you want to start. But
I kind of sneer at the idea of not having Lumiere with me.
the old guy walks up to Lumiere and goes, look, we can handle your problem. And he slaps his cap on your head. And as it does, eventually you sort of see Lumiere suddenly turn into a gnome.
And now I'm shorter than
Sorry.
everyone?
Yeah. You're a gnome. Looks like a rock gnome.
Don't say
I look
anything.
at him and
Don't
burst
say
out
anything.
laughing.
You don't know. He's just done it. You're just like walking around like you're normal. You feel normal.
So I still see from my height, though.
Oh, you kind of feel like everything, instead of everything being at your knee height, everything's at your eye height now.
I've taken a look at him and burst out laughing while pointing.
Cool.
What happened?
It's like,
Everyone's bigger than you.
And I
Salthana
say-
would like just slide over and then just like grab his shoulders and be like, holy shit, I want one.
I just say tiny over and over.
Oh, God.
Winks and lewd? What the fuck?
You're not here.
You're not
I
here.
know!
Upstairs.
I'm aware of this, but also...
Tiny.
Yeah, eventually you turn around, you know where there's a mirror, because you remember the other day you run over, you look like a rock gnome.
And then you just hear this, what the... And then you can hear something bleep out the last bit.
Wait, what language were you shouting it in?
Giant. I feel like going crazy and giant.
If I...
Oh, well,
They'll
this
go
means I can at least
over
go
and
out in
take
the
the hat
town
off.
now.
Yeah,
Mouse.
the guy takes the hat off and suddenly you're back to the same size. And he's just,
Oh my god. Okay, so if taking off the hat makes him back to the same size, my character will literally sit there and be like, dit, 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 up and down with the hat and just like fucking like smiling at the fact that she has control over someone else's size. And think it is
Back
the
in
most
his head,
hilarious thing ever.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, you can put it back in his head, you get short, take it off, it gets long.
This is awesome.
That was making me sick.
You're up, ugh. Yeah, eventually just like you hold it onto, like you go, he gives it to you, and he eventually takes it off you and puts it into your hand and goes, look, it's like I had a disguise, but it only does one race.
Yeah, that's right. If it means I can leave this place and go look in the town, that's fine.
Yeah, but he says I've only got one, and yeah, it works most of the time. That sort of, that look in people's face, like, it works most of the time. He's got that look in his face, like, oh shit, and he just like walks off.
Look, whatever happens, happens. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Cool.
Yeah, damn straight.
That's a scary consideration.
Whatever happens, happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. Literally, life motto for South
Yeah,
Arna.
I'm kind of a, whatever happens, happens kind of person, Hakuna Matata.
And if it gets bad, we can always just burn it.
Wow.
Most things are set fireable.
Now the question for you guys is, like, let's talk about now. Is, do you guys want to look at how much gold you've got, everything else you've got, decide what you want to do? What's your next step?
I basically just wanted to see the town. I didn't have any intention of buying anything just yet, apart from like rations.
Well,
maybe.
I wonder if, like, during the morning we actually would have discussed what our plan, like our full
Well, you
plans
can.
are.
She's going in the afternoon, so you've got the whole morning to go to talk. But they've shown you the hat. You get the hat. You can walk out there. The rest of you.
How well do we know each other in the time that we've helped? Like, were we in the same cell in this prison, or were we in different ones?
No. Everyone was in the same cell.
So we have like a good.
Yeah. You've gone through 5. You've gone from level 1 to 5 together.
Yeah.
You've slogged your way through this dungeon. You've had X amount of fallen comrades together.
Yeah.
So you guys have gone through a hell of a lot. Everyone knows what each other's classes are up to, and sort of how everyone works. But you only know how each of you work with the limited resources you had, like the shit scale mail, the shit leather, the crappy swords. Well, the good swords, but they're crappy now because they're just fucked. Like your ammunition, when you got out of there, you had like 2 or 3 arrows left. That's really about it. That's how hard it was.
We need to get sword. I need sword. I need sword and armor.
Is there such thing as, like, weapon fists? Boxing gloves,
Fist weapons.
Something to help make my unarmed combat better.
Yeah, the safety. What gladiators? There's a gladiator arena here, which is this big place here, next to the thing.
The one down the south side.
Arena. Yep. They have like punch gloves, and they have like all that.
I don't like fighting. I just like to be prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also use a quarter staff as a monk. You can use sickles. Any weapon in your monk list is a monk weapon. That's exactly what your fists do.
Yeah, but if I'm the whole open hand thing, don't I want to try and be...
Keep your hands open? Yeah. I developed wraps that I made for Ren's monk.
Okay. Special wraps. That could be interesting.
They come from...
Magic ribbon!
Kind of. They actually come from her temple. Her character from. Margot's from their temple, which is the temple you would have to study at to have open palm.
Right.
Oh.
But I
sounds
my
like
way there.
Sounds like they palmed you off.
Wait, which temple?
Same temple Margot's from. Same martial art style.
Opus Epiadama?
Yep. Because he's got the same martial art, but he's got the tattoos on his arms for leaving. Because he didn't, run away.
Didn't steal a tortoise in the middle of the night with a weird wizard boy.
Yeah, with a wizard boy. Yep. He's actually got the tattoos on his arms as the right to leave. Covered up.
I had imagined the Opus as being like a place where they teach you to be your best self.
Yep.
That the students were like pupa that they were turning into moth.
Yeah, which is a very thing like this character. I think when I heard how the Furbolg was, and he had monk. I'm thinking, he's that. The Opus's peaceful warrior side is what he is. So he'd be that sort of
the pacifist.
The pacifist side of things, but he can still fight really well because everyone who comes to Opus can fight.
I try not to fight first. I only fight if I have to.
Yeah, so just like Marco.
Yeah.
Her thing was like that the self-defense is the first thing you're taught. Basically, like self-preservation is the most important thing, and then like violence is the least important thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Because people like many forces would try to like force the monks to like help them, and the grandmasters would just be like, no, and if you fight us, we will turn you away and then offer you like reprieve.
Yeah.
We will take in your wounded after we destroy you.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good transition between but also what I think I had is when you want to leave the monastery, like before you're fully training you have to go through a test. And the last of the test is when you pass the test, you're tattooed, and it gives you the right to go in and out and go back into your training. It just means you're allowed to go wander. It's the mark of a wanderer.
That sounds perfect for me.
Yeah.
Aye.
So your training's never finished until you're level 20, but you can always go back and forth.
Yeah.
But the monks might not trust you as much. They're like, you've been tainted by the outside world.
Unless you pass the test. If you pass the test, I feel like they'll trust you more because they know you
Yeah,
can handle
then
it.
you could be a grandmaster. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like if Margot went back, they'll be like, "Where the fuck have you been?" Like they know she's gone. They know she's taken.
They would swear at her.
Yeah.
That would punish the living shit out of her. Like days and days of sitting, meditating.
So much meditation, so much reflecting on Buddhism and what it means to suffer.
50 lashes and 12 Hail Marys.
It's more, think of like bricks that are turned up one end, and you have to basically sit in Caesar on top of them and contemplate till you no longer feel pain, and you can repent what you've done and understand why you did it. So you have to come to an understanding of how that would function.
Bloody Buddhist.
Yeah.
The monks are like Buddhists in the most hardcore way.
Yeah.
Not like a casual, like, aesthetic Buddhist, like actual, we suffer so that no one else has to kind of way.
Yeah. But you guys have got that time now to probably about 3 hours of time before she wants to leave to go to the markets.
So we can figure out what we're going to do as a team.
Yeah, as a team. But you can also now take the next 20 minutes or so just to talk about what you guys know about each other and stuff. Because you're in that sort of situation where you guys can actually sit down now and go, holy shit, we just went through this, we lost all this. You guys have seen Vajeli rage plenty. She rages and there's like storm around her. You guys wouldn't understand it, but
I epically lose my shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely lose your shit. Everyone knows that Jean-Pierre is very, very good with a sword and buckler or shield, and he's even though he's that debonair roguish type, he's very, very good at holding his own in one-on-one combat.
Oh, so they've seen me fight, haven't they?
Yeah. You had scimitars and short swords.
Yeah.
So you've broken so many scimitars and short swords, it's not funny. But everyone's seen each other fight, so you got a kind of understanding that, and everyone knows that Luz's character is just this big powerhouse of nuking damage.
Just so everyone knows, I twirl when I fight.
You're a Welling Dervish, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
I'm on the same sort of thing thinking.
I'm glad.
Southana like runs in blasting, and Oriana has to run after her with her shield out, like, oh god, no.
Yeah, it's like literally turn one, just like summon fucking melts minute meteors and then lights herself on fire and just runs at the enemy and chucks shit at them.
Yep. And Southana has like a lot of tactic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's been in war. Yes, and she seems to have a mace as like a decoration, not as an actual weapon. Because no one's ever seen her use it. Because like clerics don't need weapons.
Oh yeah, you took a attack cantrip, didn't you?
Yes. And I think Marla convinced me to take Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, you got told that, so you've been using that a lot. I got Sacred Flame as well. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I am Southana. Oriana is a weird mix of like necrotic and radiant damage.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
So you'll see her like Toll the Dead, and then Sacred Flame, and then Inflict Wounds, and then Burning Hands.
They would have seen you cast a Fireball too, which is very weird for a priest.
Some Fireball, yes. And
the
like
daylight spell would have happened, and the daylight spell would have been definitely gone off.
Yes, and all of the time that we were in the deep, deep dark dungeon, she like basically had a stone that she'd cast light on that she would just like stare at for long periods of time, like sadly.
Did you ever take concrete?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you would use that a few times too. So they would have seen your.
Yeah, I have like a pouch of stones, and sometimes I will just reach into one and take out a glowing stone and just nod and put it back.
So don't mind her. She's a bit weird.
I'm not edgy. You guys are edgy.
With your coffin freaking pose and everything.
Edgy.
Yeah,
So what's
you
Lumière's
guys.
fighting style? Is it, so it's open hand. Does he ever use weapons, or never uses weapons?
My guy, he would use weapons sometimes. Like, that's
You
why I
use
had the
darts,
quarter
don't you?
staff. The quarter staff would be my... Oh, darts. Yeah, you said something about darts, right?
Yeah, you can use darts with monks. You can throw them.
Margot had a thing personally against blood, but like the open palm monks, like they. In my head, I had it that like you weren't allowed to bleed in the sanctuary, and that like their way of like if they needed to hurt someone, they would just like beat them up without spilling any
break
blood.
bones and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but because you're like not beholden to their teachings anymore, then you can like spill blood. But Margot couldn't.
Yeah, Margot's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they all like super vegetarian and all that?
Yes. But it was like the same thing with the Dalai Lama, where it's like they won't seek. Like if you're offered food, you should never turn it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no matter what it is. But like when you seek food, you should seek to do as little harm as possible.
Okay.
If that makes sense, yeah.
Well, you can say with your darts also, you can have these like, instead of being pointed, you can have them so they're like bludgeoning. So you're actually throwing like balls of concrete sort of thing here.
That would be
Yeah,
actually
balls.
sick.
Yeah. So just change the damage from piercing to bludgeoning, but you can actually use them as a ranged weapon. So you're basically throwing these round, you know, the prayer beads, the prayer bowl things you do in your hand. About that size, but made of concrete or something. And you just throw them around and you just pick them up.
And
not just-
Jesus.
Margot's
You can look at it
Margot's trinket was a mandala bracelet that didn't weigh anything.
Well, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a meditative device about like, I forget what I wrote it as specifically, but yeah, I thought that was a really cool thing for a monk to have.
Yeah.
Oh, because when you meditate, you're meant to like think about like the weight of the bead and focus on it. But if the bead doesn't weigh anything, it basically makes meditating extra hard.
Right.
Yep,
It's not
that's
a-
why I did it.
The
Hard
other thing
mode
you guys are
meditation.
thinking of is you know that everything you guys owned before you got moved to the tower would be in the city.
Wait, are
were
you
stripped
saying?
of it. Your tiara is here?
You have a tiara.
Wait,
There's
so all our
boxes.
equipment is there?
Yeah, most of the equipment and stuff are here. Like it's somewhere, but it'd be locked. Like at the moment, you guys are like to get to it. You don't know how you can get to it. But you
Also-
definitely think it's in storage somewhere.
Side note, Oriana's been going around this whole time with like soot on her shield in the shape of a sun holy symbol that like Southana's been like scorching into her shield for her.
Okay.
She doesn't have an actual holy symbol.
Mhm.
It was stolen.
Yeah,
Well,
the old
yeah.
symbols with their stuff as well.
She had to make do.
The holy symbol
cute.
that Lumière's got is actually off one of the guards.
Do we know who you worship, Ren?
I don't know who I worship.
You don't know who you worship?
I worship the sun.
Okay.
Praise the sun.
You would have heard her call it the Watcher and the Sun.
Okay.
But yeah, if you pressed me on it, I would just be like, I don't know. Do I have to know? I didn't think I needed to know in order to. I mean, look, and I cast a fireball, and I'm like, see?
Jean-Pierre wouldn't press you on it.
Oh, that's it. So, yeah, the jelly, the holy symbol you're carrying on you is just a random one of the guards. It's it's a holy symbol of the fire god.
What the hell am I carrying one of them?
You just picked it up. It's like something you're carrying on you.
Okay.
Yep. So what you can do is you sit there, you start counting all your coins, you open the chest up, you bring them out, you find like the you've got the multiple gems that everyone was given. There was the mantle that the jelly's carrying. It's an embroidered silk and velvet mantle with the moonstones all over it.
I want it.
Oh.
But I'm saying that's just the things you found of value, like the gems and everything else.
A mantle is in like a short cape.
Yes.
Okay.
Or something you just wear around your shoulders. as well.
Jean-Pierre
Yeah.
takes the mantle if it's socially acceptable.
It's mine. And
Well,
it's
it's rich.
silky.
Oh. Does it? But it belongs to.
It's just
Windy-
as you guys
Windy
are giving
McWinter.
stuffing out. It's basically just giving everything out. So where Oriana got the diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
are you Jelly V?
Jelly V.
Yeah, Lumia got a black opal.
That was an accident.
So Jean-Pierre got a black pearl. And I think, and Shalantho's got a fire opal. So other than the gold and platinum that you guys have on you, that's what's in the chest. They're the other things that you've picked up.
What was
The
the
fire
thing that I
opal
picked up?
and the pearl are from the big snake thing you fell at the end. Sorry?
Was there something special I picked up?
Yeah, you got a black pearl. Oh, sorry, a black opal. Wait,
Black opal.
I got the black
You
pearl.
got the black pearl. Yep, and there's a diamond, a fire opal, and then there's the
Mouse.
mantle.
Did you give him the black pearl because of his background?
Because of what?
Pirate, Black Pearl.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, I didn't do that at all.
I'd love to play a Captain Jack character. That'd be so fun.
Do you have a hat?
He wants
No.
that.
Or a compass that points to whatever you want most.
Not yet.
It would just be pointing at myself
But it
constantly.
is one thing.
Useless.
So, what I've done is also put a few things. So, what I'm going to say is on the reason Jean-Pierre was on that ship was coming back. His captain, or someone he used to work with, died before he was a captain. You're coming back from the funeral, and he left you the writ to a skiff.
Oh. So we have a skiff.
Awesome.
Yeah, you have a writ to a skiff. It's one that you would have been on a long time ago. It's the one you learned how to be learn how to pilot on. But that's with all your shit.
Okay.
So you know that. So when you're looking at the bottom of the city, this exit coming out southeast, that's where you guys were taken away, and you know that in one of this district, or just near it, is where they held all the prisoners and stuff. So you're wondering, after all these years, it could be still there. So it was just a big fucking crate that they just threw shit in. They didn't even care. They just threw all the stuff in there, and then pulled you guys into a cage, and then when they're ready, they put you onto the skiff and threw you out.
We have to free Timora, my ship.
Yep.
That seems like your problem, to be honest.
Well, if we have a ship, we can travel. If we can travel, we can wreak vengeance upon the people that imprisoned us.
Why travel when the person that imprisoned us is in this town?
But we can fly
And I know
away
nothing about him.
and make a
Yeah.
daring escape.
Also, the thing is, like, how can I put it? If you're thinking, like, yeah, you're in his, you want to be able to draw him out, but he's not all powerful. But you're out in the middle, like, as you know, that's something you guys would very be uneasy about. Especially as a monk, you kind of look at it and you kind of like, you know, it's a place of power.
Right.
So you're thinking, yeah, he's here, but would you fight a dragon in his lair? Sort of thing.
Yes.
So if you have a ship here, you can get around. Also, the thing is, with a ship, you can go to other places and see if you can find allies. Is what probably Jean-Pierre would be more like.
No, what we need to do is find someone who can find my lost object.
Yeah, you're thinking that, and you're kind of looking. Your head just looks at the wife.
Did you take my object?
No, you've seen her cast magic. You know that the two gnomes are spellcasters. Both of them.
Okay, object is a spell.
I asked them, what sort of magic can they do?
You find that the old guy is a transmutation wizard,
Mm.
and she is a priest.
I asked her if she could find something for me.
They go, yeah, if you have a deep connection to it, I think we can do it. Yeah, she has locate object.
Oh, hell
It
yeah.
has to be an object known to this caster, though, that they have seen up close.
No.
Unless you're gonna wave your DM wand.
I'm gonna find other ways of doing it.
Oh, some scrying, perhaps.
Yeah. It's more gonna be.
What did we all assume that it'll be with all the other prisoner items?
Actually, she's gonna use augury, so you see her sit down and do it. She asks, is it a good idea to go after the tiara?
What?
Um,
What sort of holy symbol does she have?
her holy symbol. It's a coin.
Okay, it's not of the two that I know, so I don't care.
It's a goddess of luck.
A coin.
Also, it's a goddess of trickery as well. She's a trickster priest.
Woo-woo.
You really like your trickery clerics, don't you, Mouse?
You should do. So they work in stories like this because they can do so much. The other reason, like when you find out she's a cleric of trickery, you kind of like maybe that's the other reason she wants to get the Sultan so bad, because they like to play tricks on people and defy power and stuff like that.
My kind of gal.
I stare at the old lady very hard.
Yeah, she does an augury.
What does she use to augur? Coins?
Cards. Cards and coins is a combination. She throws these cards out and they're like tarot cards, and then you see her and she flicks these coins up in the air and they float for a minute, and then they start whirling around. They actually fall into cards, into a pattern. And she's like, "There's a good chance." She says the options are good of finding your tiara in the city.
Can you give me more information than that?
Would you like to know?
You need to give me the question.
You
Which
know, the more we
direction?
ask an augur, the less accurate their results become.
Mhm.
I warn the Air Genasi.
Is it what?
The more we ask for an augur, the less accurate their results become.
Yeah, there's more worries, more questions there are, the more because the answers are the good, bad, both, or nothing.
And the
if there's
chances
multiple outcomes, it fucks it up.
the chances increase of the outcome being just a random answer each time you augur in a day.
You guys have seen me do it, though, for a different entity. Just saying. Hack.
Okay, yeah, you ask her, she sits down, she goes, okay, now, she asks you to describe the tiara.
Which I do so.
Yep, and then...
Well, in the state that it last was in.
It's still in that state, I'm guessing, ruined state. You see her pull out a small, sort of gem, and it's in a disc shape. She puts it to her eye, and she sits there and she just sort of like rocks back and takes some time, and sort of like she looks like she's looking through everything into a distance. If people want to roll Arcana, they can for a spell check.
Yo.
Cool.
Give me that dirty proficiency.
Yeah, you got to be proficient.
Wait.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He knows it better than you do.
Clairvoyance.
I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah, she's cast clairvoyance. You think she's looking somewhere else.
She's not with us.
Yep. She sits and she goes. She's like, comes back and she's just like, got good news and bad news. Good news, it's definitely in the city. And it's definitely where I thought it was going to be. It's in the guards. Yeah. She's in the guards house, the major one. And it's just in there. They have this room which just has piles and piles of crap in it. Even I want to get in there myself now because my son's sword is in there.
So it's like a contraband room.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, the absolute minimum we can do is recover that sword for you.
She goes, if you can do that, I'll be, beyond. There's no way I could ever repay the act of kindness.
I think we owe you a debt of gratitude.
Oh,
Can
you're
you
welcome.
describe what the sword looks like for us?
Yep, it's a short sword. It has the holy symbol that's on the coin is on the hilt of the sword, or the pommel of the sword, sorry.
Ooh
Oh.
woo. Ooh woo.
Yeah.
Mouse, just a quick one. Eladrin get a cantrip based on their season.
Yep.
But I get Firebolt. Could I swap that out for
For
like green flame blade instead?
yeah, sure.
Cool, thanks.
I don't mind that. That works.
Seems
You can even
accurate.
make it that it doesn't have to be green. Just change the color of the flame blade. But yeah,
Okay, cool. I wanted like a flame themed thing I could actually use.
yeah. But it's a bit more the autumn color. So just
Yeah.
you can have a blending of colors. I don't mind.
Cool, thanks. That's fabulous.
Cool.
What language are you guys speaking?
God knows.
It's probably undercommon.
I
Nah,
give
it's-
thanks to the lady, and then
That's
get up.
racist.
It's good.
No,
Yep.
it's probably celestial.
Oh man, she got it in one shot. Can you just look at her screen?
Nah, he just has to think, how many languages would I know?
No, I just know the script.
Uh-huh.
Yep. She also describes what's in that room. So yeah, all of you here, all your stuff's in that room, like just your basic stuff you left home with. So like Luminaire's wraps are in there. They're just tossed in the corner, along with his old quarterstaff and his pack and stuff.
So
Your
where
holy
is
symbol's in there. Everything's
guardhouse
just tossed.
located?
Hmm?
I ask her where this guardhouse is located.
As I said, just down here, southeast corner, where they leave. There's an exit to the city. It's just down the bottom down there.
About 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yep. So it's just down from the noble district. If you can see it, there's a blue L-shaped building.
Yeah.
Yep, it's right there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna go get our stuff back.
Well, that's what you guys know. Yeah, so you look at it and you see, you've got your gems, you've got all the gold and stuff, and you know where your old stuff is.
I vote for getting some gear and then going smashing that place.
Cool.
I don't know if we have to
Tiara
smash it, but we definitely will try and get our stuff back.
No, we're gonna fucking smash it.
Nope. Only smash it if we have to, okay?
Fine.
What are we smashing?
Nothing. We're just getting our stuff back.
Some elf biddies.
Guardhouse.
Enough biddies.
So, market.
Markets.
Yep, so you guys eventually go to the market. She takes you to the artisan district, which is like, you guys are connected on, you're on the very edge of it. What you do find out is they put him on the edge because of all the explosions, because of all these tinkering and these experiments. That's why they put him on the edge near the warrens, because they don't give a shit if the house explodes into the warrens.
They just don't want to be his neighbor.
Yeah, it's also the safest place for him. And also, like, most of the big damaging stuff just goes straight into the thick wall of the surrounding outside wall. But yeah, they take you to the markets. You look into the markets. You guys are walking through. You can get everything here. Like there's spices, there's pigments, everything you can think of. You walk past places and you can see like really, really well made magical items. You see multiple smiths of all different races. Armor smiths, weapon smiths, tinkerers. Walking with them, they just look all the tinker stuff, like all these tinkers, like walk past it and just laugh at the stuff. She does, because she knows her husband's the best. But what you also do notice is, as she walks through, the tinkerers all do give her that sort of respectful nod.
Interesting.
Yep. But every single tinkerer you see is a rock gnome.
Arachnomster.
Arachnome. Yeah. So you can pretty much buy anything you want in this place. So you got your gold. She shows you where jewelers are. She shows you where you can buy food. Everything.
Oriana asked Sarthada if she got her for a breastplate.
What'd you say? You cut out.
Oh, if she will help her barter for a breastplate.
Sure, why not? Good with people. I can talk. You can listen.
She just drags her over to the store where she saw the nice breastplates and pushes her sister forwards.
I'd like to buy a breastplate, please. Lovely lady over here will be wearing it. And
That
I will
one.
like do the.
Acid.
I
one.
will like. Yeah, I will like do the Will Smith thing. Like this is my sister.
They look at her and they look at you, and they look at her and then you, and then it's like, do that head side thing that dogs do when they're curious, like, huh?
Don't ask. Same mum, different dad.
Right.
I thought we looked very much alike.
Oh yeah, of course, especially when I'm on fire.
Well, I can cast
You
light.
guys like, what?
It's like, so how much would a breastplate set me back?
Just like, yeah, what we'll do is we'll call it here, because we're going to get that shopping module working.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, and then you guys can barter from there. So we'll put the shopping module in, you can barter up and down, depends on where you do it. Also, what you notice, but this armor that she's taking you to is a dwarf.
Ooh.
What? I thought there were no dwarves in your world.
No, there's no dwarves in the places you've been. Yeah.
I'm not racist. I've never seen a dwarf. I have no need to be racist.
This dwarf's a bit different to the other ones too. Like, you've heard descriptions of dwarves, these ones look a bit...
Where I come from, there is elves, and only one type of elf. We're very homogenous.
And then you came to the greater world, and the most terrifying being you have yet to meet was born.
Yep. I thought that the world couldn't get any brighter, and then my sister came into it.
Oh, well,
Oh, shucks!
Oriana's like, was that a compliment?
yeah.
This town looks like a really good pizza.
A really good pizza,
Wait,
really?
Yeah.
Is there pineapple on it?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. That's what the
Well, then
is.
it-
It's just
no,
a big
'cause it-
pointy pineapple.
It wouldn't be a good pizza then.
Yes, it would. Get out.
It would be a
You
great
don't even
pizza.
understand.
He likes pineapple.
I do actually like pineapple on
Taste.
pizza.
Pineapple's awesome.
Hawaiian
I-
burgers.
Oh yeah, I love
I-
Hawaii burger.
In the character biographies, I put the first part of the story for my character in Lumiere. If you guys want to read.
Oh, I want to be surprised. I like
Who's-
not quite knowing everything.
You keep
No,
calling him Lumiere, and I keep thinking of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Oh,
That's how my brain reads it.
No, it's just funny because they're all friends.
Yeah.
It's long.
Good.
I'll read later, maybe.
It's PDF, so you can choose to download it and read it, or you can ignore it for now.
Yeah,
How
I just
long is it?
downloaded it. I might read it later. I don't know.
I just want to post a big pic of Oriana because you can't really see the... She has a really awesome scar, which is why I chose this pic.
Oh,
But yeah, that's the start of the game, guys. So yeah, play from here.
Whee.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, it's good so far.
So far, yeah.
Yeah,
so
there,
the
I-
plan's going to be buy stuff and go after your old stuff.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
I
Put up a pic.
determined.
Hopefully get
Oh,
that shopping
yeah.
module working well, because it could work perfectly for this. I think there is a bartering thing you can do with it, so...
Yeah, we'll play with it tomorrow, maybe, if you're up for that.
Yeah, keen.
Depends what your day's like.
Because
So you can-
I'm mostly staying at home because I'm getting my fiber set up tomorrow, so I need to
Okay.
be here for that.
Excellent.
Okay, that scar is fucking wicked.
Oh, hey, look, I leveled up.
It's so subtle though.
Can I? Don't take it personally, but I'm going to delete your level up for the sake
Thanks.
of consistency.
Oh
Thank
man, I
you.
wish you guys would do that. Like,
I had no idea how to do that, so...
Only
Admin
admins
talent.
can really do it, since it's something
Yeah.
else that posts the level up.
yeah, if you can go through all the D&D stuff and take the level ups out, I'll be happy.
I think just make it that Sir Aymeric can't post in this channel.
If you,
Unless
if you can do
category.
that for these channels, because sometimes it goes between story. Like when
It's
I'm writing
not-
all
It
pages
does.
of story.
It's not that much on the. I'll just scroll through the bio page 'cause it's short.
I think there is actually a command you could put that deletes any Sir Aymeric based text.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just in the D&D, oh, the roleplay area. Okay.
Well, I had fun. Everyone's characters are rather interesting.
Yeah.
Joan is a drunkard already. That's fantastic.
The rage machine.
I
He's
can't wait
fine.
until I see you hitting on my sister so I can punch you in the face.
Oh, he's not going to be hitting on Oriana. Ooh.
What?
He'd be hitting
What?
on, he'd be hitting her. Like, they get smashed.
It just like casually walks in. Ah,
Oh
what?
my God.
Shit, wrong.
Finna,
Fire,
finna-
boom. It just explodes the entire room.
Ren, can I have a slice of your pizza?
Yes.
I'm hungry now.
You can also eat some pizza if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, was that some sort of lewd reference? I wouldn't get it as a good Christian man.
I'm in Oriana's head now, and I'm like stuck.
I know what that's like. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna dip. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done, we're done.
Okay, fabulous. I really want a cup of tea.
Just I'm the same.
You did a superb job, Mouse,
Thanks.
as usual.
Glad you inspect it.
Can we get a copy of the chat log somehow?
I'm not sure, but we'll try to find a way before I...
Why?
Oh no, just because I had a couple character specific conversations that I
Oh
want
no,
to be able
yeah,
to
I think there is
note.
a file for chatlog.
Copy text